U.S. Air Force FX, 6th generation fighter would be in hypersonic speed. The Air Force is maturing technologies as well as assessing prototyping and demonstration activities as potential options. While the initiative, called Penetrating Counter-Air, has been largely conceptual for years, Air Force officials say current prototyping and demonstrations are informing which technologies the service will invest in for the future. Air Force spokeswoman Captain Hope Cronin told Warrior Maven, "Current work on a futuristic 6th-gen fighter, to come after and fly alongside upgraded F-35s, includes development of stealthy drone fighters, hypersonic flight, lasers, new precision weaponry and advanced AI-able organized targeting data in milliseconds. Time is of course of the essence when it comes to air attack, air-to-air warfare and any kind of air-ground surface coordination. This is also one reason why hypersonic weapons are being pursued and tested with such vigor by the US and its major rivals. A weapon, drone or air asset of any kind traveling at 5 times the speed of sound presents a very serious time challenge when it comes to defending attacks. While the notion of manned hypersonic flight is considered to be very far away, hypersonic weapons, to be followed by hypersonic drones, are moving closer to operational status. This greatly impacts the Air Force's Penetrating Counter-Air program because a 6th-generation aircraft might, for instance, be able to fire air-launched hypersonic weapons or launch hypersonic attack drones. The program, highlighted in the Air Force's Air Superiority 2030 flight plan, envisions what Cronin referred to as a family of capabilities. We are investing in technologies so we can eventually prototype and gain the knowledge we need to make decisions whether or not to continue with the potential capability, she added. We are moving into a future where aircraft need to be looked at as not just elements of their own, but as a system of information nodes, sensor, shooter, effectors. It is about creating an entire system of systems that is self-forming and self-healing with a greater degree of awareness than an adversary can achieve, and a much greater degree of survivability, DePutler said. Northrop Grumman, Lockheed Martin's Skunk Works and Boeing's Phantom Works are all among a handful of industry developers already working on prototype 6th-gen planes and advanced technologies, intended to align with key elements of the Air Force vision. Engine development is yet another area of major leap-ahead technological focus. Fighter jet-launched laser weapons, expected to be operational by the mid-2020s, are of course part of the planning for 6th-generation fighters. Targeting and sensor technology, coupled with advanced guidance systems, are progressing so quickly. Operating as part of a dispersed, yet interwoven combat sensor network, a fighter could transmit combat-relevant data to air assets, ground-based weapons, command and control centers, Navy ships and satellites. Referring to this emerging tactical complex as a combat cloud. While all of these things are of course key parts of the equation, the Air Force Penetrating Counter-Air program is equally focused on information exchange itself as a defining element of future. Such an approach, looking beyond isolated systems and weapons themselves, envisions expansive networked combat with war platforms operating as nodes in a larger warfare system of weapons and sensors working together in real time. The concept is, quite simply, to destroy an enemy before you yourself are seen, potentially preventing an enemy from coming close enough to require a dogfight. This concept of future Air Force fighters might benefit from carrying more weapons, draw upon more onboard power and integrate more heavier weight sensors, antennas, hypersonic speed and other key warfare assets. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.